Okay, well, let's do some trades. First of all, let's have a look back to where we were, and as we zoom in here we see a nice trend still going up, and I think we'd already looked at the live chart. Let's go in again just to see what's happening. So what's happening right now, that's a 1 minute chart, so we can forget that one. Okay, this is an hourly chart, so we can see today it's gone up, a little pause now, looks fine, still going up. So if we get rid of that chart, let's work out where we'd buy this right now. Where would our stop be? So potential, if we zoom out slightly, up to here is the first stop, but could keep going. So could go a fair bit higher. If we look up here, there's a trend up, a little pause, and then we could get the same distance again, which should probably take it up here somewhere. So good potential in this one. Now let's have a look. So where do we want our stop to be? If we zoom back in again, we could, I think, yeah, we already discussed this. The question is, how far does it have to drop for us to know we got the trade wrong, and also still be comfortable with the level of the drop? So if it dropped below there, I'd be fairly certain we'd got this trade wrong. So the next question is, are we prepared to let it drop that far? That would be $7 on a $140 share, so it's about 5%. That's acceptable. That's acceptable on one trade. So we could have our stop under there. Now, where could it go to? We said this is the first place, which is about $13 on 140, so it's about 10%. So yes, I like the trade. We're ready to buy this now. The share price, because we've got to do our sums, share price is $140. Now, I've set up a little account, as I said earlier. I've put a reasonably small amount of money in there so that we can make this realistic, something that anybody could do. Maybe you'd have to take a bit of time to build up to the account size we're going to use. I think there's about $20,000 in there. But it will show you that it's quite possible to do, even with that sized account, which anybody could build up to fairly soon by doing trades, letting your profits accumulate. You could quite easily get to that size account reasonably soon, and then you can see the kind of things that we can do. It gives us a bit more flexibility to have more shares in our portfolio. So let's have a look. $140. Let's go into the trading account. So I'm just using an online broker here, and it's cheap to trade and very easy and convenient because you can trade from anywhere. So the symbol, first of all, let's just double check what we were buying. We're buying Apple, so we type in the ticker symbol we want to buy. We check that we're buying the quantity. So I'm going to buy it in blocks of, let's buy $4,000 worth. That's a reasonable amount. So $4,000 divided by 140, which was the share price, gives us 28 shares. Now, I'm not going to buy 28, we'll round it up. So let's buy 30 shares. We're going to buy it at market because we're buying it right now. If it was an order that I was leaving to be filled, then I'd do a buy stop. But as we're looking at it and we're buying right now, then I'm going to do a market order. So it's a day because I want it to be filled today. No conditions. I could have all or none, which means either buy me the 30 or don't buy any. I'll actually have that because it's very easy to fill an order of 30. I can preview the order to check what I'm doing, and it says that I'm buying Apple. I'm buying 30 of them. Market is a day order. It tells me the estimated cost. Everything fine? Yep, all looks fine. So I'll place the order.